Well, if you remember the final day, Michael, at the US Open, I think
largely because of his run to the US Open final.
Distance you've got to judge. Yeah, you could see how close he got as he left a shot. Yeah, so the cue ball was nowhere near the finals day, Michael. He played unbelievable. Oh, early mistake there. Missed the six, the combo there.
Clashed in the semi-finals of the US Open last year.
Nice angle on this purple 5, which is over the corner. Now he's just got to... That's why he's gone forward, but watch out, 8 ball. If this bounces, he's hooked himself. Oh, Max, that's why he went forward, but on this slidey table, it's not easy to get the right amount of bite on the cue ball.
Already attempted one jump in this rack. This time, though, it's more... Yeah, some regrets. And now it seems those regrets will belong to Max Lechner. Tournaments recently Ping Chung, and he's also won an eventful opening rack here. He leads Max. Well, all sorts of things might have happened there. What did happen in the end was...
Blue 2. Well, it was that thin, he's missed it. This is quite unusual.
Errors from him in the first rack. Really quite similar in format and quality of field and prestige to a tournament like this. There's bridging.
Does the right things away from the table, and when he sits in his chair, he's always looking super.
And so Max Lechner
in these positions is the break shot. And of course, right on cue, a dry break.
Got a walk over in the opening round and then played Bernie Regilar. Tony Ann Han, World Cup finalists, along with Aloysius Yap for Singapore last year. Cup of Pool in the summer. Pulled off in that run of 10 racks in a row because he wasn't leaving himself any. His position was so good over and over again.
The untrained eye probably looked easy, but I know myself and Jay, but it really was a masterclass, not just in the semis. You know, I know with he'd walk in the arena, you know you've got to win 2 matches.
Moments along the way, but generally he was winning all those.
Yeah, that's the break we seen in Atlanta. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
But he's been around for such a long time. Got to the final of a very big event in Japan when he was only 15. Only 5 years after that, he was in the semi-finals of the World Championship, heavily beaten by Shane Van Boning.
Me and JJ touched on this at the start of the show, Michael. A final between the two brothers.
Yeah, another ball missed. That one.
Has he fluked it? Oh, he has. Oh, Max Lechner with a goal.
It's to close to only one behind. He's passed it straight back, and now.
Also awkward. Yeah, that's why he just cinched it.
Making everything look so easy, just through the quality of his play.
It hurt you as an opponent when you've had a chance, especially when you're on. And that's down to Lechner not taking his chance there in rack 5.
Coming in as the outsider in the match, which most players are against Ping Chung. And so that's. So the one was made off the break to leave Lechner hooked. But then it was Lechner's turn to have the luck running his way. The two in the side. Receiving end of it in Atlantic City a fortnight ago.
Look at the watch gleaming. As he made it, he stayed very still. Otherwise you catch one of the rails.
And so only had to win one match to get there. So far in the match. Another dry break in this rack. And after losing 3 in a row, he's taken that one very. Second break of the match. Such a strong field for that. Lots of world ranking. Left any access to the potting angle.
Pulling behind the purple.
Yeah, it had to be the safety.
Playing.
Looking after their fitness and their whole lifestyle in a way that benefits them. To practice a lot. Regularly practices 10 hours a day for several days in a row. At the gym during your playing days, Carl.
How different it is now. I need to get back in there though, because that's better, doesn't it? And it's very hot in this arena. I think it's worth saying. I think it's a massive advantage.
Yeah, Alban Ocean easily ended up winning it, so he'll be playing Alexander Kazakis quite shortly. So the conditions are hot. Making it 2 in a row and getting back to one behind.
That's a brave attempt. You've got to put your full trust into the table, Fitter. If you catch it, oh, he's miscued here, you know. Yeah, he miscued.
And he still might hit it. Well, unless he grazes the 4 on the way before going on to win it. It's been the same for his year, really. Then went on from there to get. When he gets hot, he gets very hot. Or, as we've just outlined there, in the course of a season.
This could do a keep going. Doesn't want to be on the rail. Rail soon. May miss this ball. Yeah, it's hooked the rail. Good shot.
But he's taken this one to hold on to the lead, and indeed Yap is trying to turn things around against Kyle Amoroto. But he's still got a lot of ground to make up. 7-3 to the youngster from the Philippines.
Yeah, Jason Shaw is just playing to the right hand side of where we're set.
All the way to the title. Shaw in pole position at the moment to claim the win.
Ball in hand for Lechner.
Yeah, just two players will then be already in the US team, so Jeremy Jones now knows what he's choosing from in terms of his two.
He's striking down on this one. Oh, good shot, left.
That shot on the 6th there underlines what you were saying earlier. There's no question they've both made mistakes in this match so far. Has been having the better of it. He's won 3 of the last 4 now. Once again, he trails by only 1. Ping Chung now.
Wow, there's the one ball. Cue ball's going close. Heartache for Lech. It's all going to be about the 8. Well, he's missed a trick here. He was so concerned about the 8, and he wouldn't be hooked. Got to hit a rail. Which he does. He could be in a world of trouble here. I'll tell you what, well, what has he done here?
Oh, well, almost got out of it in the most emphatic manner possible.
Trying to pot this in the right centre. Has he got it? Oh, he's missed it by a mile. An absolute mile.
Well, through a combination of events, he's basically...
Just got to play a stop shot.
And that is what Max Lechner has been able to do. He'll play the winner of this match. And who's to say who that's going to be? It's 5-all.
Is Lechner just... need a little bit of luck to get on the 3.
So far, that is.
Major Open tournament on the World 9-Ball Tour calendar. You don't play every match. Take each racket at a time.
Well on to Pete, and he now leads once again at 6-5.
Is he starting to find that?
So we now know Kyle Amoroto is through, and he will play the winner of this.
I don't believe he'll take the combination on. No, played the hook behind the 9-ball. Smart move.
Oh, that's a loose one. But has he had some fortune?
Actually had a really good record against Efren. But, and there is a big but, a little later when he plays this exhibition match.
In 2021, in that US Open run last year, pushed Francisco Sanchez Ruiz hard in the final.
Has he made the bank? He has. He's been very scrappy. Needs to bear down. Yeah, good pot.
This is a classic case of keeping your opponent at arm's length. This match had the chance here to, and it's a finish line, which is...
He had maybe 1 or 2 half chances, and felt like I was gonna, run the set. I was playing so good, I was breaking so good, and then be playing good. So you know, hats off to him, and I feel like I feel like in the next few years you're going to see a lot more. We're not going to be friends anymore. It's just the way it is. But I look
the picture in an American jersey and announced to the world that you were defecting as well, which was clearly a joke, but a lot of people...
So I don't think I'd be taking many trips to Glasgow anymore.
No, that would be the last place to go if you'd defect the final night. But I'm sure you, more than anyone, just can't wait to get back there in December.
Yeah, I think this year is going to be special with a race to 5. And I've always said that when people like I said, 1 or 2 of them go the other way, and America could be up.
Well, this rack here, what is it about you that the crowds love so much?
No, I think screaming. I think they like that. So, I think me and Feder, we got a bit.
Like you seem to be doing for most of that week.
Yeah, I was just, you know, at the end of the day, it's obviously I love interacting with people and the fans and stuff like that. So, I think the Moscone Cup's made from
coming out of COVID, and everyone just wanted to have a party, and you gave them one.
Yeah, yeah. COVID, leaving the house to go to the pool room, but it was strange because nobody was around. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this next match.
Okay, well, Jason, always a pleasure to hear from you. Well done on getting through to the quarterfinals. It's going to be the first match on the main table later against Federer. We'll see you again in a few hours' time for that one. Carl Boyes is now going to step. While we were talking there,
that it was quite easy to get the balls off, and
last automatic spot, but it seems inconceivable, Jason, whether it's on air or just around the venues. Also, it rolled back out to where he was nicely on the 5.
Yeah, so he's coming down here. Pace needs to be key, because
from there he got back to 5-all. But here we are once more with nothing between them. Ping Chung won the first 2 racks against David Alcadi of Spain, who won the European Open in Germany back in late summer. And Alexander Kazak, Cup player from Greece and World Masters winner, has taken the first rack against Albin Ochan.
Ball.
Been in front in this contest. Talked about his work with fitness. Back to 3-1 down there. Well, Max, he does so at 8-7. He's won 3 in a row. Fair to say the breaking's improved, Carl. He'd still be very open about everything, always willing to. Really, Carl, there's not been much to say about this rack since the break, because
this will just give him that little bit of cushion as he finds.
You hear, keep things simple as you can after that. And in this case, win the 3-1 down against Lee Van Corteza, who's looking to complete a clean sweep for the Philippines players in this session. Michael Feliciano, 3 Philippines made it to the weekend. In the last few racks.
No shot on the blue 2. It's not. Oh, that was a nice pop, Michael. Had to take a gap.
The weekend rather, before last.
As he set the
way this would be to get back to 1 behind. Well, it wasn't on, but that'll do.
Way, Ping Chung's at the table.
Yeah, it's very easy to criticise referees.
In the moment. because I'd still not made my mind up myself whether it wasn't.
Ping Chung, completely the opposite to most of this match. This one's heading for a close finish as well. Ping Chung. Oh. He's done it! It could all have been so different if Lechner had plotted that one. It all would have been there for him to get through to the quarterfinals, but he let.
Where's the 9 ball? Where's the 9 ball?
Well, it never quite looked like the 9.
Sometimes that means your cue ball isn't as good. It's not guaranteed.
It's the 3-9 for 10-9. Ping Chung was ahead.